Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing pretty good today. I am loading up a video real quick about the gig economy in 2025, man, and how it differs from the gig economy earlier in its earlier days. I would say, to kind of give an outline on this whole thing, that the gig economy, the best days of the gig economy to me was between 2018 and 2021. I think those were the glory days of the gig economy. Like it was just starting to kind of pop up to where people were noticing it. You know, that's the 2018 is when I noticed it. Where people notice, hey, it's starting to become a way of life. People are making good money on it, man. And it was a way. It was kind of like get in. It was a thing to, hey, go ahead and sign up for these apps, man, while the cooking is good. You know, the cooking was good. 2020. I made, while I was in the military still, stationed in Hawaii, I made $40,000. That was part-time, just off the gig economy. And I wasn't even working as much as I could, man. So the money was just so plentiful, man. You were making more. Gig workers were making more than probably 75% of the people, like, on the island, man, like on a regular basis. It was crazy. It was really crazy. But after, say, toward the end of 2021, I think the watering down of the gig economy really started to show a little more, because it started really starting to get flooded. You know what I mean? It started getting flooded with people. There's more apps now, but you can see it going downhill. And I took a couple years off of the gig economy because I had 2 more years of service left, and I got stationed in San Diego on a boat, so I had to put down my gig economy option, and I served my last 2 years in the Navy. I was on ships, but I got back in the gig economy after I retired in 2023, the summer of 23, and I could tell a little letdown. The pay was lower. There's more gig workers out there, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Fast forward to now, it's very competitive now, especially in the biggest ones. I know there's a whole lot of gigs out there. I'm just gonna name a few that I do. You got DoorDash. DoorDash is really big. You got Uber Eats, Lyft, Instacart. You got Spark. You got, those are some base gig apps that are some of the most popular at this moment, man. And you can make some decent money on them, but it's not like it once was. What I would tell people now is, do not get on the gig. Don't jump in the gig economy thinking that that's going to be your breadwinner with income. Don't do that, because you are setting yourself up for failure, man. Even if you want to do something else other than the gig economy, you want to go get a job, you want to start your own business or something, you know what I mean? Just whatever. Use the gig economy as what it is, a side hustle. It's a great side hustle. It's a great side hustle to make some extra money. That's what it is. That's why I still think it's great. I mean, even though I have people in 2025, I have to compete a lot more now, but it's all love, man. I hope whenever I see some of my fellow gig workers out there, I'm competing with them, but I'm wishing them the best, man. I'll tell them some of my secrets that I do, to get more orders and just different things like that, man. So it's all love. Always willing to help somebody out with that stuff. But again, it's a side hustle for me. It's like the gig economy right now. It's like my fourth or fifth stream of income, thankfully, right? So I can look at it like that, but and get out there and enjoy it when I'm doing it. But like I said, that person that DoorDash that you're doing is how you're paying your rent. You might be in a heap of trouble, man. That is not how you want it. You need to get you a job with some benefits. Even though there's a lot of people on YouTube talking about, man, let's quit your job, man. Go to the gig economy and do your stuff, or quit your job, be a YouTuber or something. No, that's not the answer, man. Use it for what it's meant to be used for. You know what I'm saying? Use it for what it's meant to be used for. Additional money. I saw a fact, man. Most people do actually do that. I want to say like 90% of the people that are on these platforms work on them 20 hours a week or less. So most of them use it like that. They got jobs, and a lot of the jobs aren't paying, a whole lot, and they use it, for additional income, which is good, which is what it's for. You know what I mean? So to kind of bring it all together, there's still some cream in the gig economy. There's still money to be made out here in the gig economy. You know what? One more I forgot. Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex is still big too. You can still jump on that. That one's pretty good. But there's still money to be made in the gig economy, man. There's still money to be made in it. You have to use it for what you want to use it for. Know what you like to do for those that are not on the gig, in the gig economy. If you like to be around people, you want to chat, go on, do some Uber and Lyft. You want to deliver food, you got DoorDash, Uber Eats. What's the other one called? I can't remember the name of the other one. It's not as big. Grubhub, I think it's called. I'm not on Grubhub myself, but that one's, I don't see that as much anymore, but that's still a valuable option, Grubhub. If you like to go shopping, you do Spark, do Instacart. Those are still kicking. You can still get on that and make some money doing that. So my thing is, again, use the gig economy for what it's for, man. It's money to be made. The more you do it, the more you learn, the more you know where to go, where not to go, what times to go on, what times not to go on. You learn all that stuff. The more you pursue it and do it. So, yeah, man, the gig economy is still alive and running, man. You're not going to make as much money as you did once as I did once in 2019, 2020, 2021. You're not going to make that kind of money. But you can still eat out here in these streets you can still eat, man. So that's all I wanted to kind of put out there. That's all I wanted to say, man. I ain't made a video in about 4 or 5 days. Done a couple lives and a couple shorts in this time frame. But that's it, man. I'll make a few more gig economy videos, getting into the niches in each particular app. Next time, that'll be my next one for that. I want to dig into that a little bit more. But in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great Thursday, and until next time.